AM 630. WMAL.
Good morning, everybody. It's 5:37 on WMAL, where Washington comes to talk. We've got a great show lined up for you. At 7:05, Trevor Maddich will be here to talk about the Redskins. And then coming up at 8:05, special programming note. After last night's final debate in the Virginia governor's race, Ken Cuccinelli will join us again, 8:05. And then at 8:35, our regular Friday morning conversation with Brett Baer from your Fox News channel. It's Brian Wilson alongside Larry O'Connor.
Mom, I'm bored. What are we going to do? Do we hear more of that, or do we hear, you kids, stop sitting on the sofa and watching television, let's get out and do something? Either way, we need to figure out what to do with our kids, and that's why we've asked the founder of the Real Housewives of Northern Virginia blog, Andrea Khoury, to join us. It's autumn. This is a great time of year in the Mid-Atlantic. Andrea Khoury, thanks for being here. What can parents do with a house full of kids at this great time of year?
Hi, guys. Well, definitely there are a ton of pumpkin patches and local fall festivals going on right now. Some of our favorites here in Northern Virginia are Cox Farms.
Cox Farms?
Mm-hmm.
And what's special about that pumpkin patch?
Well, we just like that it's been age appropriate. We've been able to grow with it every year. So from infant to my son is now 5 years old, there's been something every year for us to enjoy.
And is this one of those ones where they blow it out? They got like bounce houses and the petting farm and all that stuff?
They have 100-foot slides and spooky tours at night, and they even have a Fields of Fear on the weekends. So it's kind of, family friendly, but then also it's adult friendly.
Well, wait, when you say adult friendly, what does that mean? So there's stuff that adults can do without being bored out of their skulls?
Yeah, absolutely. And you can kind of let your kids run around. You don't have to be helicopter parents hovering over them the whole time.
They can run and have a good time. You don't have to be right there with them. I got that.
Absolutely.
All right, now, when I think of Halloween, there's a couple of things that I really like. And I never actually had done this until I came to this area. The corn maze. That's become a Halloween tradition. Where are the good corn mazes around here?
Well, actually, Cox Farms itself has one. And that's local to us, so that's why we go there. But there are tons of corn mazes around in the area. You can check out Ticonderoga Farms, which is in Chantilly. There's Belvedere Plantation down in Fredericksburg, which is a new one that we really started to enjoy.
The blog is called NovaHousewives.com, and she's Andrea Khoury. She runs Real Housewives of Northern Virginia. This isn't like the Bravo show. You're not like with other housewives and all siliconed up and throwing wine in people's faces, right?
No, but I actually wanted to call it Real Town Housewives of Northern Virginia because I think everyone here lives in a townhouse. But I didn't know how catchy that would be.
Let me ask you about, one of the great things about the area here is there's so much history, and I understand that Manassas has sort of a haunted historic Manassas. What is that like?
The historic Manassas Incorporation, that they do all the history in the town. They do have an event coming up this weekend, I believe. There will be a lot of showcasing of the vendors and the businesses in the city, and that will be on, I think, on Saturday.
And so, the other thing that happens, it's sort of not Halloween, but it's related, and that is about Halloween every time this year of the year.
When the Christmas shopping season starts?
Yeah, that's right. No, the leaves, they tend to change right around Halloween in this area. Mm-hmm. So, for people who want to go out and just say, man, I just want to go out and enjoy the fall colors, what do you recommend?
Definitely Skyline Drive is a popular tour, and even we like taking my boyfriend and I, our motorcycles out through down to Middlesburg. An unknown spot is the Ritz-Carlton right in Tyson's Corner. You can go up to the 24th floor and view the entire Ritz-Carlton, everything going on, the leaves, and they offer pumpkin carving classes and Halloween teas. So depending on what your style is, there are a lot of great places to check out what's going on.
All right, last question, Andrea Khoury. A lot of people, you mentioned townhouses. Some people live in condos, apartments. They don't have the benefit of an old-fashioned neighborhood trick-or-treat. Are there areas or places where people can go and have a really good trick-or-treating experience for their kids on Halloween night?
Yeah, definitely. Old Town Alexandria is doing a Halloween event where you can take your kids and do all the vendors. And a really popular one in the area, because tens of thousands of kids, is Fair Oaks Mall's Mall-O-Ween.
Mall-O-Ween. And then you trick-or-treat at the mall?
Yes, and it's indoors. You don't have to wear jackets. You're safe. I actually prefer it.
Oh, wow. I don't know. To me, you got to be out under the stars, right? And do that whole thing. Although my mom always made me wear a coat over my costume.
Yeah,
what is the point?
What is the point, it really?
Yeah, exactly. Of course, my costume, I was Bruce Jenner from the Olympics, so it was pretty cold.
Okay, and everybody today has to answer the question, what is your favorite Halloween candy?
My favorite Halloween candy? I'm a sucker for anything peppermint, so I love peppermint patties.
Peppermint patties.
Larry?
My favorite Halloween candy. I just like the apples that I'm not allowed to eat anymore when people give them to me.
No, you were both wrong.
Yeah.
Kit Kat.
Kit Kat.
Maybe a Tootsie Roll.
Andrea Khoury, thanks for joining us. Again, the website is novahousewives.com. She is the founder of Real Housewives of Northern Virginia.